to all of them, really, I think we just cannot say enough thanks in terms of the great work that they do. So at this point, based on the information that we've received, there's about 221,000 votes, which my amazing team has meticulously and carefully tabulated. There still are some towns that are actually still having some difficulties with equipment and are in the process of still communicating their results. But at this point, our lead looks to be over 40,000, and I think certainly want to respect the fact that there's other votes to be counted, but we've all been very patient. As I said, we want to just come in and really take a moment before the evening gets even later to really recognize and spotlight some really great people and all the hard work that they put in over the last 2 years. So with me up here is, again, a collection of many, and I know there's some other folks that probably can join us as well. But I want to begin, first of all, with my family. Audrey, Bobby, and Elizabeth are here. They have done every campaign, and they again are just an amazing source of support. Particularly Audrey, who keeps me totally grounded, and she. Again, with her perspective, with her great work that she does at Connecticut Children's Hospital is something that I really value and treasure, and really can't thank her enough. We had to put together a campaign team, which again, it is we had sort of a COVID gap there in terms of in-person campaigning, again, across a big district, and again, we I think really came up with a great group of people, young people who, some of them, this was their first campaign in terms of, getting out there and organizing, and really, I think, just excelled in ways that we really hoped for, and obviously they all came through. So Abe Silk, our campaign manager, and Courtney, the head of our field organization, our amazing finance director, chairman, CEO, Kurt Parker, who our communications person, Exxon Baldajak, and last but certainly not least, 3 amazing field organizers who, again, for all of them, this was a first in terms of the work that they took on here. Excuse me, Maren Moylan, Ethan Werschler, and James, and you're going to have to help me do this.
Angelopoulos.
Angelopoulos, okay. Driving with me across the district loan area, so thank you very much. This is a district which, I think is different in many ways from other congressional districts around the country. It's not a gerrymandered district. It is really, truly a swing district, and I think that's a good thing, and I embrace it because the process of going out there every 2 years and sort of having another job interview and having a decision made by the voters in this district is a demanding one, but a good one. And the people who work for me, both in Washington and here in the district office, I attribute most of the credit, honestly, in terms of the way that we've been able to have successful job interviews. And, Neil McKiernan from Washington, Yanti Grant, a lot of you from the district office and the DC office are sort of spread around the room. Raise your hands and really take a bow for all the great work that This obviously is 2022 is a year where there was certainly a lot of intense energy and concern all across the district and all across the country, where people, again, are very worried about their economic situation. Obviously, we're going through a time where the cost of living is really putting tremendous pressure on individuals and families and small businesses. It's a time when huge decisions were made by the U.S. Supreme Court that have affected the privacy rights of Americans and really raised questions about other privacy rights, which now may be subject to further doubt and question. We obviously have huge concerns that we heard from people all across the district about the future of our democracy and our country, worry about the polarization that exists that really makes people sometimes lose the confidence, which has made America such a special place. And I would just say that the work that we've done over the last 2 years, but certainly the last 6 months in terms of this campaign, has really tried to convey to people a sincere and authentic concern and demonstration that I hear that concern, and we are focused on that concern every single day in this office in terms of trying to help people with the economic pressures that they're under. Again, one, I think, area that I'm very proud of is that we have recognized that the best and safest and most controllable way that you can address these issues is by making sure that we create in Eastern Connecticut an economy of good jobs that people can occupy and use to support themselves and their families and strengthen their communities. And I think the people of this district have heard our message and seen our record and have embraced the accuracy and authenticity of that message. We have had, again, tremendous work in terms of trying to relieve the economic pressure on veterans, and Danny Manessis is here, who's done so much work in terms of connecting veterans to benefits which they have been denied or have struggled to receive. Certainly, I think, know at a time like this about the importance of basic social contract programs like Social Security and Medicare that really are, the foundations of families in terms of their own economic security. And Karen Wesalisa, who is here, who's just done amazing work in terms of making sure. But there's a lot more work to be done. Starting really tomorrow morning, all of us are going to roll up our sleeves and just go right back to work in terms of making sure that, again, in my opinion, the best district in America is going to continue to get the help that it needs, and it's help that really, I think, people, they don't need a lot, they just need enough to sort of get ahead and succeed. And I am very bullish on the 2nd Congressional District in terms of being able to lead the way, in terms of showing a path forward that there is a way to solve the problems of our democracy, solve the problems of our economic situation that we're in right now, and really create a better future for all. So thank you to all of you for being here this evening, and to all the people in this district, from the bottom of my heart, I never take it for granted in terms of these elections, and we're ready to really live up to the high demanding expectations that people rightly have for what they want from their member of Congress. Thank you very much.